All right, we're at the solid waste board meeting
December 10th.
on December 10th, and we've got a couple meeting minutes to approve. We got November 12th and October 8th, if anybody dares to approve those.
Not this week.
Not this week.
I hope.
All right, we got a motion, we have a second. All right, any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, all right. Those are passed. All right, Mr. Mike, what's been going on?
Slowing down. Getting cold. People in the holidays. No injuries still. Good thing.
That's not good.
That's good. We don't want injuries. There are people turning in, people are calling in sick a lot right now. A lot of flu going on or something.
The flu bug, huh?
Yeah, the flu bug.
Gotta do shopping.
Junk is going
Time to do
around.
Christmas shopping.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, everybody's calling in sick. Then you guys know that they want to wait, the county attorney wants to wait until after the new year with the new commissioner to sign that.
Yeah,
Okay.
right, yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
We just want to start fresh on a new year,
Yeah,
and you don't have to sign
then you don't have to do nothing.
it. I don't know. Seems
Um,
like the fire board wanted it that way for some reason, just to start a new year in January, I guess, and move forward, so it's a calendar year.
And I have an application for adjustment. I went and looked at it. It is an abandoned house, there's no power, no water, no sewer.
But is it livable?
You want, you could.
Okay,
Give Mr.
then
Buddy,
no. Then we
Mr.
turn it
Buddy-
down. Yeah.
Mr. Buddy Heater and
Yeah.
live with all the cats that live in there.
A lot of matches,
Ugh.
big thing of paper.
Yeah, but, so I looked at it, I would say go ahead and give them their 3 years back and,
We don't go that far back.
okay.
I think our policy's only 2, right?
Was it 2? I thought it was 3.
That was
Is it 3? I don't know,
I thought
maybe
it
it
was
was.
3.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
See,
Some people ask for 10 and.
my mind's starting to slip already.
It's okay. Mine is too. So yeah, I was just gonna recommend going back 3 years and taking it off. So. In the RV spots, he knows, he wanted a deduction on the yard. I said, no, the people are living there year round. They have skirts around them.
Oh, gotcha. yeah.
All right, I move that we approve the cancellation and the 3-year payback.
Thank you, Commissioner. Do we have a second? All right, any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, all right. Need a signature on that, or?
Yeah, just me.
Just you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just me. I
All right,
take
there
it
you
to Terry, sign it and tell her what to do.
go. Okay, perfect.
Well, yes, garbage is down.
Yes, it is.
100 tons. Yeah.
What is the name on that?
Downey. what-
Yep, Downey,
Lev, Lev?
Levi Downey.
Okay.
Levi and Marie,
Mhm.
He went out.
Marcella. South of Whitehall,
Lori?
Marcella.
Oh, yeah. I think we're so-
People still bringing oil. Got 875 gallons of oil last month, cost us $437.50. Recyclables have been down too. We did 5.5 tons of cardboard and 0.48 tons of aluminum.
Where's your note, Jess?
Second page back.
No, one more.
There we go.
And then we hauled brush. Brush is down, of course, because nobody wants to work in their yard. 17 tons last month, cost us $391 in brush, and that will be going up after the first of the year. Because we won't get the deduction, the.
So how
low
much
rate.
is that a ton? $30?
It will go up to 31.70 after the first year.
Still cheaper than regular garbage, though.
No, it's gonna be the same as regular garbage.
Most gonna be the same. So we can just throw it in the garbage bin.
We'll be throwing the garbage bin.
We'll throw garbage in the
Yeah.
limb bin.
Yeah.
Don't matter. All the same.
I won't pay any attention anymore.
Yeah. Let's keep it, the brush in the brush. Like my,
I'm not gonna throw
I'm gonna try
whatever
to
I
haul-
want wherever it goes.
I'm gonna try to haul it back.
It's all the
Oh, you're
same.
gonna be one of
It
them.
all costs the same.
Oh, you're gonna try to haul it back once in a while?
Yes, we're gonna
Yeah,
try to haul it back.
yeah.
We talked about it. When we have time, we'll haul it back. So, and this time during the winter time, there is time,
So
so,
much, be so much trash in the brush, we'll have to bury it.
yeah. Shh. So we did 8.49 tons of steel, 576. And you're right, I talked to Chance again, and he gave me the wrong numbers. So like last month, we averaged, I don't know why he did that, but he quoted me probably one of the tickets, because the tickets they're fluctuating,
Hmm.
so. You were right. You'd like to hear that right at the end of your year, don't you?
10-year in.
I don't get that much, yeah. I'm married.
Oh, yeah.
I hear you there.
So revenue, it's still doing okay. It's not doing great now, but it has done pretty good for this last 6 months. We did 13,746 at Whitehall, and Montana City's really increased.
Really
I
come
think-
up, I'm
Oh,
surprised.
that's the biggest I think I've ever seen it in a whole
Was
year.
Bill really taking that much stuff home?
I don't think he was even charging. And construction waste is down now, so.
Yeah.
And we did 10,863 first half of, not even actually the first half, that's only the first 5 months. That Montana City, Boulder did 6,529, Jefferson City, Clancy and Basin all about the same. So we had total in 5 months of 36,124.
It's a lot more revenue than we used to get. We used to get about 5,000 a year,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes a difference when they get out there and watch.
Mhm.
So.
And then something, and half the stuff we get nothing for.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
collect
agree.
stuff for them and.
Yeah.
Get nothing.
Then we hauled 353.17 tons to the landfill. And total with Tri-County and Julio is 428.53 tons. Budget looks good.
Now you're down over 100 tons over last year.
Yeah. Oh, where was it last year?
Yeah. At 552 last year, yeah.
November. 380. Yeah, for about 40 ton, 40 tons less. For November.
No, the top, up on top, the 552 versus the 428.
Looking at,
Up
it's,
here.
I'm not looking at, oh, the
Total
top.
trash at Valley View.
That's, oh, I see, we're talking, you were going up there.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a lot
yeah,
for a month.
yeah, that means Tri-County and them are down. Cause we're running about the same.
But last year may have been the anomaly, because the other years were in the 400s.
Yeah,
Except for 2021.
and it could have been just a different.
21 was a nasty year.
Yeah. It could have just been something happened last year. Anyways,
Yeah.
anyways,
Interesting.
yeah. You just don't know. Maybe it was warmer last year than this year, and people were cleaning up their yards more.
More construction for sure.
Yeah. It just, I think has a lot to do with it.
Never ends anymore.
Construction
Construction
fluctuates.
season goes all year round.
Yeah. Budget looks good.
Budget
Doing the
looks-
tires. Spend a little bit more on the tires is actually starting to I'm starting to see the savings on this end now. Of not all the flat repairs and the time that the drivers are sitting at the, the black truck, I think. Had 4 flat repairs in the last year. With those newer tires.
Nice.
And we just put the new tires on the gray truck. So that's made a big difference. The flat repairs,
Safer too, huh?
yeah. So,
Probably they're moving around stuff at the landfill helped as well, so the nails and stuff are off.
How long is a truck down when it gets a flat?
about 3 or 4 hours.
That's not bad.
Half a day, and it's a big deal.
It is, because they gotta go in and it depends on when they can get in there and then if it could even be more than that. So I've had trucks down for almost 6 hours because they're sitting on the side of the road.
Mhm.
So. They even had one truck sit overnight. Had to go pick them up. They couldn't get to it. And then maintenance costs were, knock on wood, we haven't had a lot lately. We had quite a bit this summer, but now we're just kind of doing normal stuff. Our fuel costs are staying about the same. So it's kind of like,
It's good. Everything's cooking along great, huh?
yeah. The only thing I have left is good luck on retirement. Whatever.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's about here.
Yes,
Getting closer every day.
your last meeting.
I'm gonna have time to really look close at those damn sites now.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
Go back over the curb and see Bill's not there
Well,
anymore.
I just will go back and kind of visualize how we could have worked things out with Bill.
yeah, just don't run over don't run into the Jersey rails. They're not forgiving on vehicles. So, and they have Whitehall burned, we cleaned up. DEQ came out for their inspections.
Oh, did they? For the burn?
No,
Oh,
just
oh,
for the sites. And everything's fine.
they come every month, don't they?
They haven't came. They came out the very first year I was here and cause they know me. And I've had a relationship with them for quite a few years. And then they came out this year was the first time in 3 years. And they inspect all
Everything
the,
look good?
yeah. They're happy with it. Everything looks clean. They said a lot of sites were not clean. So your sites are nice and
They
clean.
said, we know you, but it looks like you've changed your ways. Is that?
Yeah, that's what they said, yes. So, no, everything's good. And we'll burn Boulder when we get the chance of, if we ever get any more moisture again. So,
How's that file looking?
it's not bad.
Whitehall?
No, it's not even a fraction of what
Really?
Whitehall was.
Yeah, I should have had. you-
Right, all is getting
Oh, yeah.
into the city limits, huh?
Oh, yeah, they got, we had Facebook.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, they had pictures on Facebook, and I mean, pictures a long ways away, and it looked just,
I see the flames.
Oh, yeah, it was
200
huge.
foot flames.
looked like the whole area was on fire. No, it was good, but it was good to get rid of it,
Absolutely.
so.
How's Julio's contract doing? He hasn't bumped his rates lately, huh?
Wow. Well, he did that first year. Remember, 'cause he got a new contract. I can't remember if it was a 5-year contract.
He does the surcharge on fuel.
Yes, he does.
You know, it's kinda-
Yeah, but I've calculated it. It's still cheaper to let him do what he's doing than us to
Than
have.
raising the rate.
Well, what would happen is he would, if we quit paying him to go to the landfill. And he would take it out here and dump it, we would be overrunning Boulder.
We'd have to
what
make more
McGree
trips
does.
ourselves, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
he'd be
McGree.
hauling it out from here anyway.
We'd have to go to compactors in Boulder. And it's the only way we could handle it. So. So it would be better just to leave them be. For the cost, cause we'd have to buy a new truck.
What does he get in Boulder a day? About a truck worth?
Not that. No, I think I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure it's a truck. He has some stuff in Whitehall too. So, he has everything from basically on this side of the hill, and then I think he has 2 trucks that come out a week, I think, out of Whitehall. Along with McGree. And we pay Logan. We pay Elk Park, we pay Elk Park a lump sum.
Their rates went up, huh?
They're going to go up. They haven't gone up yet. And
Is
then
that
they-
gonna make us losing money on our,
But they're really cheap. Aren't they?
they used to be, I don't
They
know.
used to be, they're not.
They're not now?
We used to make money on them.
Used to be less than $100 every month.
Yeah, it's not now, it's. Elk Park is gonna raise their rates, they were over 4,000 a year, we pay them a year right now, I think it's 47 or 42, I can't remember. And then we do that on that contract. But that was, they based it on how many people they had up in Elk Park. Now there's an increase in people, so that's why they wanna renew the contract. And also they're raising their rates. And they're going to a permit system, and they wanna charge me for their permits,
How do they know all that information on Jefferson County folks?
cause we talk.
Are they flying drones?
They, cause they talk to us, they get the people's names and.
We don't want to tell them the truth, but. Need to push it down a moment.
I don't go there.
We've had people move out of there. We don't have as many people living up there. this year.
So,
The snow got to be a problem and people left.
and we're sending out our new permits right after Christmas.
Right after Christmas, not gonna send them out for Christmas, good Christmas present.
Right after Christmas, cause then I don't have to deal with all the junk mail from Christmas,
Um,
so.
Were you able to integrate that into our tax system, or are you still working on that?
We do have it in the tax system, it's just, what happens is we have to manually input everything,
You have to put the name to the permit number
Yep.
manually, everybody?
approve it. And it makes it's a lot of data entry. And so we've been talking to Helena, they have a system which still works with their tax system, which is Black Mountain, that, we won't have all the data entry work, it would just be put that number on, and then they generate all of them, and then we don't have to do that.
That would be nice.
It would be,
Then you just have to stuff them in the envelopes. huh?
and and then you can also go to scanners if you ever wanted to, and have the permits have scanners, so that you can start keeping track, and we'll talk about that, there's a couple different ways, I'm not too sure if I like how Helena does it, but, cause it would make a ton of work for us, but it also might keep better track. Cause, like us, we hardly use any garbage, but then you get somebody who comes in every week with tons of garbage,
Right.
truckload. Huge heaping, well, is it right for us to have to pay for their garbage? Not really, but I don't know how to do that.
I don't know,
I-
we're gonna work on averages anyway.
They do pretty good at Helena, but you end up with a longer waiting line, you end up with more stuff. So, I don't know if I wanna go that direction. We'll talk about it
No.
after the first year of February.
Scales is
Labor intensive, we don't have time for, we don't have the staff.
No.
Right.
Well, no, you don't, but what it is you'd only have to, you'd have to increase by 2 people. So,
We're in trouble now in our fund.
In Whitehall, I have to start thinking about Steve left, so the next summer I'll have to make sure I find somebody down in Whitehall for part-time. So he stayed permanent for Telephone.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And Susie can't take that all herself. That's too
Right.
much. Tuesdays and Saturdays are she just gets slammed. So,
You can hire Bill.
there you go. So that's about all I got, guys. So, end of the year.
Any,
See that one?
any more news with Madison County, if they're gonna try to go man sites, or did you just give him kind of some pointers and away he went? Yeah.
I gave him some pointers and away he went. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Okay.
I know they have a huge problem in Cardwell, and then I started thinking about a lot of it, cause the same thing happened to when I was working at Broadwater there in Winston. It's contractors. That's their biggest problem, cause he started mentioning all the construction stuff they get. And you leave a site open, and then you start
You
telling
don't
about the
damage, yeah.
No, and then they said that they started closing the site, and they started cutting the locks off and removing the gates.
Really?
And that's exactly what was happening in Broadwater at Winston, and then they started having to put cameras up, and then they started having to, they get the license plate number and prosecute.
What
Yeah, so that's, and so
What
I
a
think a lot
nightmare.
of it's contractors that they're seeing.
Filling their
Well,
bins up.
they
yeah.
got used to something, and then they don't want it.
Well, you clean up your site and take it to the
I know,
solid waste site,
I know.
You
They're building
throw everything in that
Yeah.
you've got, you know.
they're billing their customer for it.
You probably clean up after the number too, you know.
Yeah. So I think that's what they're having a lot of problems with. I told him that, and he agreed. But I don't know what they're gonna do. I think they're afraid to have the conflict of closing the site and manning them.
At least they could put some cameras up.
Yeah.
That might help.
Well, they probably, probably like us, they spend their whole budget. So to increase their fees, they've got to go for a rather large rate increase and.
I don't know, they got a higher fee than we do, but they're running no help, or they have
Right.
no employees.
Right,
So I don't know where their money's going.
well, so, I mean, it's like us though, in order to man people, you gotta raise the fee.
Yeah,
Do you know what their fees are down there?
I thought they were pretty close to ours.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems
I mean,
weird.
we need to raise our fee too, but yeah, we keep dragging our feet,
I know.
Our reserve accounts like
Yeah.
every year.
It doesn't.
That's just a lot of that had to do with inflation and then, and understandably, employees needed raises because of inflation, and then now we're here where we're at.
Yeah, inflation.
Yeah.
showed us.
I mean, everybody else has raised their rates,
Yeah,
and then we're paying more.
We just did raise ours, we did raise it enough.
yeah.
I think you raised them before the inflation to
Oh,
really
yeah.
hit. No,
Before 2020.
yeah, and I mean, you see it all around. I mean, you can't even go to what McDonald's and have a burger now for less than $15, $20. It's everything is gone up because of cost of materials and labor.
Yep.
And you're not gonna decrease labor, so cost of doing business is gonna stay up.
Mostly.
Yeah, I mean, tires and fuel will always fluctuate. Other stuff won't.
Employees' wages always go up and never come down.
Right.
Very good. You guys have anything else for Mike? Doing a great job, Mike. Appreciate your hard work. I passed you on the hill yesterday. You were trucking up the hill in the snowplow,
Was I
in the slush.
in the slush? Yeah, dude. Yeah,
You were on the phone,
was I?
had your coffee in your phone, you're steering.
Oh, my
you're
steering
with your
wheel with my
knee.
knee, yeah. Is that how you're supposed to do it?
In the
With
slush.
with the snow plow? I just angle the plow just right, so
Yeah.
it catches the wind to keep me on the road.
There you go.
No,
Yeah,
they had just enough up there. I was worried with the blacktop being more warm, that if I started getting cars and footprints on there, it just turned to ice.
Oh, yeah.
So I just went up there and shoveled it off and just pushed it out.
Mhm.
It melted out. Really,
Couple
so,
hours.
yeah, a couple hours, it's all gone. They don't need to have Bob not showing up and trips and falls on me.
Where is this at?
Montana City.
Yeah,
That's
that
my-
asphalt works good.
That's my worst site for ice.
Yeah.
We gotta get something done with that surface before it goes to hell.
We do, there's more cuts. This year we
But,
have to do
it's
something.
just a bad year.
Yeah. I know.
I don't-
It'll be
I don't-
better.
I don't see any of them getting any better.
It'll get better.
Well, next year's a good year.
Yeah. 25 will be a good year.
Heck, yeah. All right, well, thank you, Mike.
All
I'm gonna
right.
shut this off now.